Mango Mustache Media.
What is up, Chicanos? Welcome to Chicano and Chingon, presented by Hacienda Las Glorias. I'm your host, NellMari. I'm here with my brother, Arturo, the other host. We got our producer, Alex Schulte, over there in the corner. And we are here with our first guest ever, the talented and hilarious Karen Sanchez Dougall. Hello, hello. She's a fellow member of the Bean Team. This is a... I really wanted to make just a beaner joke. I'm glad I got that in there. But yeah.
Fellow worker in the Mango Mustache Media Network. Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Fellow immigrant.
Fellow.
I picked the mangoes fresh off the vine. They still have the mustaches on them.
Like true Mexicans would. Well, yeah, happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm glad we finally got you on, actually. I wanted you on for like a minute. We did talk about it briefly.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, you know. I watched all your episodes. Yeah.
Same. Yay.
We're part of the Mango family.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of, not to brag, but I kind of came up with the name of Mango Mustache.
Oh, did you?
A little half of it.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I remember Alex kind of telling me that. They were stuck on the mango thing, and then you came up with the mustache media.
I came up with, I wanted it to, at first, I was honestly just spitballing.
Yeah.
I was like, what if we call it something ridiculous and stupid, like Mango Mousse? And then he was like, actually, that's a great idea. What? I'm sorry. I'm making fun of you. And then
This is exactly how it happened.
And then there was some Canadian media company called actually Mango Mousse Media.
Really?
Yeah, who would have thought?
I guess, they do got the mooses, but I didn't think they'd take the mango.
They don't got mangoes up there. What are they?
I know.
I guess we don't
grab
really
for?
either.
I mean, we got more Mexicans.
That's true.
Yeah, so
We're bringing them over.
Exactly.
that and avocados, you know.
The word of the day. Today's word is gringo. Can you say gringo?
Alex.
I was fucked up.
That's
Alex.
so funny. Hey,
The gringo.
I am just as Hispanic as 2/3 of you in this room.
That is true.
Karen, okay,
can't
I'm
hate.
going to get this close up on Karen's face while I really missed that one, but she gave me a look.
Karen is like a tier above all of us.
I didn't say I was as Mexican, or I'm not as Mexican as anybody here, but I'm
When it comes to the
actually no.
tiers for Latinos.
My mom got an ancestry test, and it turns out there's a lot of white in there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but-
sorry, that's not a bad thing.
But
like,
I'm going to cut that part out.
Nobody's got to know.
And if I forget to cut it out, hey, listener, you didn't hear that just now.
that never happened. This conversation isn't real.
What do you be talking about? I don't even know.
We're just speaking recreationally. These words don't matter.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, anytime.
I heard it.
Back onto the word. It's just shit on Alex episode. It's Karen's.
Just kidding.
I'm here for it.
I like to
It's
bully.
okay.
You know what? I can appreciate that. We need more of that.
We need more bullying.
Bring back bullying.
Bullying is okay. Some kids need to be bullied.
It's a social thing, you know. You kind of need that sometimes. Word of the day.
It's human. Word of the day. Gringo.
Gringo. There you go.
I thought you were going to say bullying.
Now is bullying.
That's next week.
So gringo, if you don't know, can be used to refer to white people, or oftentimes some people just refer to anybody who isn't Hispanic or Latino as gringo. And sometimes certain Latinos like to call Latinos who don't speak Spanish gringos as well. So use it as you will. I just call white people gringos. That's how I use it.
Well, the word gringo actually has a lot of gringo. I'm going to say it as gringo as I can, you know. It has a lot of history to it, you know. a lot of people think that it originated with the Mexican-American War because America, we had a lot of different fancy uniforms. You know, we had red, blue, green. And so the story goes that perhaps a soldier heard them say, green go or green advance. Not the case, because there are texts that actually predate that. So gringo has been used far before that.
Damn. It goes back in history.
It goes back in history, and it's just one of those things where, like, people just, they find this group of words, and they're just, let's make a hybrid and make it easier, you know?
I was trying to research on it, and I think maybe I got a little impatient, because I know you already did it. But today I was like, what is the actual origin? And I was looking, and I couldn't really, I don't know, apparently it's been used for a while.
You can't really pin down the exact origin. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's just slang, basically.
You mean to tell me that gringo does not mean gringo because gringos have green cards? I'm just here to make jokes. I'm just here for jokes.
I mean,
you know
what?
It can be used that way.
Honestly.
I'm not going to say that I would use it that way, but the way that it
you
has...
came up with that quickly. That was impressive.
I'm pretty crafty.
She's actually a comedian.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta be a little witty.
I did introduce her as talented and hilarious. I stand by that.
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Tell us a joke, Karen. You're so funny.
Tell us a joke.
You.
God!
Damn.
You walked right into that one.
I
was
is
thinking
the
the
shit
same
on Alex
thing. I'm
episode. Arturo's an aspiring comedian.
Who would have known that Arturo has more to him than looking like an artsy mechanic?
Look.
Are you an artsy mechanic?
You need to explain that to me. I don't know what you mean. Artsy mechanic?
Yeah, you look like a mechanic that plays the guitar.
That's literally, yeah.
God damn, you just boiled me down to what I like working with my hands and I'll work on my car, yeah.
He works.
I am powerful.
Holy shit.
He works in HVAC and he plays a guitar.
Well, I can't play the guitar right now because I cut the fuck out of my hands today, but I am trying to play the guitar.
Show him off.
You can't really see the cut, but there's a cut right below my fingernail.
The hands of
Somewhere.
a working man.
I got you. Let's see it.
Appreciate you.
Let's see it.
So these two fingers right there, nasty cut.
Oh, you finger with those
Right here.
fingers?
I'm actually a righty kind of guy, you know, but hey, you asked, all right? I'm just being real.
Instead of you kiss your mama with those lips, oh, you finger pussy with those fingers.
It's that one Vine with the guy who's just like shoving down the sandwich, and that one lady pops over the counter. She's like, "Do you eat pussy like that?" Do you remember that? I'm not.
Yeah, that wasn't that a David Dobrik video?
No, it was a Vine. It was one of the classic Vines.
Can you eat pussy like that? Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah, exactly like that. I think he was eating it was some challenge. He just eats a lot of sandwiches or some shit, and he just like scarfed all that shit down, and like all the ladies in the back were just like watching him. Like, yeah,
I don't remember.
I do. I'm a true Vine
Enthusiast?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Me
remember
and
all
her,
of
we will quote Vines and SpongeBob. Like, it was a class we took in high school. Like, it's pretty great. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm stupid, because like all the space that's for like storing important information is just SpongeBob quotes and Vines.
It's something to be proud of.
But anyways, back to gringos.
Gringos, am I right? Yeah.
I got a little gringo in me.
Well,
Gringo.
there are a couple words that gringo is kind of like, I feel like they're kind of branched off of, and I have my notes over here. Let me refer real quick.
Oh.
So the word peregrinir is to go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna say these like a gringo because my tongue.
Ooh,
I can't
let me
be rolling
pronounce
R's.
them. I can pronounce.
You can't read my words. Actually,
I was gonna say,
but
I
it's
bet-
okay.
You look like someone who has good handwriting.
That
No,
is
he
not
doesn't.
true.
He writes like a 4-year-old. No,
Can I
no
see?
hate.
I don't need that hate. But yeah, you can look at it.
I was gonna
just,
say have Karen say it.
I'm gonna hear
Yeah.
some judgment.
Okay, what's it?
It's the top word and the word
Peregrinar.
peregrinar,
Peregrinar.
and the word below that is a pilgrim. Which,
Peregrino.
yes. So, as well as griego, which is Spanish for Greek.
I thought it was griego.
Griego.
Griego, sorry. Thank you.
Ah, I
I
knew
didn't
that.
have my notes. You know what I mean?
That's okay. It's okay.
But the story goes,
Exhibit
they
A
just
for,
kind of.
for a gringo.
Damn.
I'm a little half and half, you know. I got
happy.
You said half, and I was thinking of nerdy D&D shit that I feel like only our producer would understand, but it's okay.
Shout out to Alex.
You would,
What I mean, did you say a halfie? Because in D&D they're referred to as a halfling.
There we go.
That
Cool
was
guy over here.
that was some real nerd shit that just happened. I could appreciate it though.
I appreciate you.
Hey, halflings are awesome. Okay, you ever seen a warrior halfling? Just you know,
Aren't they the
totally tank a dungeon.
the little guys?
Yeah, the little guys.
Somebody called me a halfling.
D&D. Giovanni did.
Yeah, my cousin called me a halfling, and I had to look up what that meant. That was fucked up. I'm not that short. I'm actually, for a Latina, I'm pretty tall. I'm 5'1".
Wait, who's
for
taller?
a Latina,
Who's taller?
I am a giant. I'm like 5'6".
I'm like one of the tallest. No, I'm not the tallest. We have a lot of Americans working now, but I used to be one of the tallest people. Like,
I'm the
in
tallest
restaurant.
girl in my family.
Really?
I'm the tallest person in my immediate family.
Like,
I'm
only
taller
girls
than
throw
my
up bigger than me.
father. I'm taller than my brother. I'm taller. I'm like the only people in my family who are taller than me are like my giant cousins.
That's crazy.
I
Wait,
know.
but like 5'6", none of them are really.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm the only girl in my family. All my cousins and all my brothers are like outgrowing me now, but like
Yeah.
for around other Latinos, I'm tall.
I'm literally like average size, and my sisters call me ginormica. Like, have you seen like
Ginormica?
Yeah, they call me ginormica.
That is so fucked up.
I know. Why do you
That reminds
think
me
I
of
have
the
Monsters versus
Monsters
Apes?
versus. Yeah, that's what.
That is literally where they got it from.
I thought you were
They
gonna talk
ever
about
since
tall
that,
girl.
No, ever since that movie came out, we watched that movie in theaters, and like I've been as tall as them or taller than them, like since that movie came out, and they were like, "That's you, Karen," and I'm like, "I will squish you."
That's funny though, because our mom, she's not Hispanic, so she's a little taller. I think she's also 5'6", and everybody in her family is like super tall, so they all called her short. They would all like call her like shorty and stuff like that when she's 5'6".
Yeah, out of my entire family, like everyone's like, "You're like huge," and I'm like, "Thanks."
Thanks, guys. That
Like,
feels great.
thanks.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
At one point
Love
in
Latino
like
families.
middle school and stuff, I was taller than you. But after like in high school, I just gave up because everybody started getting taller than me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna make this a thing. And
You're pretty tall for a Latino guy.
yeah, and I wear big boots and stuff, so that helps. On a good day, I'm like 5'9", you know,
Arturo's like, I wear extra socks.
extra socks. You know, I puff my hair up sometimes, and that adds like an inch or two.
Didn't somebody ask what shoe size you were? And you're like, on a good day. You said like, I don't even know what fucking size.
On a good day, you know, 10. Bad day, 8.5, 9, well, something like
That's a
that.
big difference.
Yeah, and he's like, what the fuck does that mean?
You just wear extra socks, you know.
They expand with water. That's gross. Sorry. I don't like that I said that. I just gave myself a gross image of feet expanding. Anyways, why are we talking about feet? Let's talk about...
Gringos. No. Well, in conclusion, gringos is not a derogatory word like inherently, but it can be used that way. It is used that way a lot.
Sure felt derogatory today.
Great example, Karen. Appreciate you being here. You know how to use these words. It can be used almost the same as the word extranjero, which is foreigner, but gringo is just easier. So.
I'm married to a gringo. I love that gringo dick.
One love.
I often have I have a joke that, and Alex loves this joke, that I did not like to date Mexicans when I was younger because I was worried that they would be related to me.
I don't know how well that fear goes nowadays, but that's...
You know, I would be like minding my own business with my mom, walking in the Walmart aisles, and she'd be like running into a friend, and then she'd be like, "Oh my God, look, so-and-so, meet so-and-so, they're related to you. And I'd be like, dude, I fucking matched with her son on Tinder. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is disgusting.
That is super, it's fucking awkward. That's
Yeah.
like, I will say my dad does know like every Latino person like in
Yeah.
Iowa, but like our family's not that big, thank God. Or they're like, well, I mean, they're big, but they're all in Mexico. So like, I got no worries.
I mean, oh my God, especially in Mexico. In Mexico, it was so funny. The last time I went to my hometown in 2019, leave it to me. I don't know why I did. I mean, it was like my last like actual hoe phase, where I was on Tinder and I matched with like the only white guy
in Mexico.
Only white guy.
And I was like in El Rancho because I was like in my hometown.
Yeah.
And he was in another town like 10 miles over. And I was, we were there for La Fiesta, which they have like La Fiestas Patronales. And on El Sábado de Gloria, which is the day before Easter Sunday, they have this massive parade. Alex, I need you to look up Fiestas Villa Chuato. I'll text you it because you're not going to know how to spell it.
Probably how it sounds.
You might as well just call him a gringo again.
Yeah.
I was like, that was like
V-
the nicest diss.
VILLACHUA.
UATO.
Yes. And Fiesta
Give me a second here, though,
Sábado
so I
de
can pull it up
Gloria.
on the screen.
Okay, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more while you pull it up. So I am piss drunk. Like, and I'm like legitimately, I took a piss on the street. Like, that is how,
okay.
Damn.
like, I'm not kidding. That's how drunk I am.
Were you wearing like a dress or a skirt?
No shorts.
Damn. All right.
I am
Hats off to you. That's impressive.
piss drunk. I go up to my mother and I'm like, Mommy, can I please have the keys to go home and shower? And my mom is pissed at me because I am piss drunk. And so I go and I get the keys from my mom. And I hear my name. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm piss drunk. Like, no one's yelling my name. And I keep walking and I hear my name again. And I'm like, okay, I'm not that drunk. Like, I'm drunk, but someone's yelling my name. So I turn around and it's that guy.
The white dude just appeared
The
at the.
white guy appeared. And it's like a parade, but it's like the craziest parade you've ever seen in your life. Like, it's like thousands of people in the street, dancing in the street, bands. Did you know what mojigangas are?
I'm not familiar with
They're
those.
like people who get underneath, like, you'll see in a second. Do you want me to send you the...
Okay, so what was I look? I found the first word, but what was the rest of the thing? I was trying to connect the screen
Okay.
to our little setup here. All right, we're gonna wait for Karen to text me this.
Did that pick it up? Never mind.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like... I'm going to text you it here.
Drum roll, please. I'm not doing that.
This is just like... This is like a really long video, but you can literally just like go into any like... go into any like scrub into any time and it's just what it is. It's just like nonstop this for like 3 hours or 4 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then that night, yeah, it's just like the street. So it's just this. So people are like, so like my mom was like up there,
Yeah.
like in one of those like balconies. So she's just like people watching. So like my whole life, I just like we would go there every year. And so like when you're growing up, you're just people watching. But then when you're old enough, you're in the street.
You become the people.
You become the drunk people. And this was like probably my second year being the drunk people. And I was so fucked up, you guys. This is like probably top 5 of drunkest I've ever been in my life.
It's a coming of age.
It really
it's like-
is. It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
needed.
And so he comes up to me and I'm like, listen, dude, I'm drunk as shit. And he's like, do you want to go to the party tonight? Because it's like Hacienda Las Glorias. It's like the biggest night of the year. And so I was like, yeah, for sure. And so we did. We went out that night, and I totally, like, made out with him at that party.
All those people, and he found you.
All those people, and he fucking found me.
Your catch.
Now, do you think that he was like, I think she just pissed in the street. But hey, wait, is she leaving?
Honestly, not gonna lie, like, prior to me getting pregnant, I had a really nice body. So, like, I'm pretty sure he, like, saw me and was like, you have to pull up, like, where it's, like, the bandas are coming through in Las Mojigangas. Yes, like, yes, you have to pull up when, like, las bandas and Las Mojigangas are coming through, not when you have to scrub through. You kind of have to, like, dig for, like, a really good moment. Yeah. Right there. Go back. Yeah. There.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's actually, like, I was kind of being funny, but it's actually really impressive that he just found you when that's, like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially if he only saw you on Tinder. I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
recognize people outside of photos.
I mean,
not
not
the
without
first
my
time.
glasses on.
No.
I was absolutely dumbfounded. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like multiple bandas, and then I wonder if there's any mojigan. I mean, at this point, this looks like it's like pretty far down, but there's. Can you turn the sound on?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
That's really cool. I want to go experience something like that. I think we only ever went, like, when we were kids, like, when we were outside of school. So we never really went.
Yeah.
I want to take my husband really bad.
I want to go back to Mexico this year. I haven't been in a long time. Back to the motherland.
Yes.
When I went, my aunt took me out. We went to a bar, and I got a little trash, not gonna lie, but she drove, so it's fine. It's okay. But then we got tacos, and that's just like, that's so important, I think, in my eyes anyway.
It is.
It was great.
It's like peak Mexican culture, late night tacos when you're drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
You have to get either tacos or a duro. Where I'm from, you have to get the duro with.
I don't know that.
A duro is like, okay, so you know, like the pinwheels,
Oh, yeah.
but like they're flat.
Like chicharrones?
Yes.
Oh,
but
okay.
they're flat.
Okay.
So like the pinwheels, but they're flat, and then you put like mayo, and then sometimes you put like cueritos on them.
Is there peanuts?
No.
Oh, damn, never mind.
I don't like them. I don't like cueros because I think they're gross. But like other people like them. But like I like them with like jamon and like lettuce and mayo and jalapenos and yeah.
That sounds really fire, actually.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
We did not eat before this. And now we're just talking about
Now we're
food.
going to go to La Hacienda. This podcast is brought to you by La Hacienda.
After this, we're getting tacos al pastor at Hacienda Las Glorias. Be there, be square.
And maybe a mango margarita or something. I don't know.
A mango margarita with a mustache in it.
I had one of those at the live show. It's pretty great.
That was
I'm sorry,
mustache?
this fucking margarita has a hair in it.
Ma'am, that is the point. You're paying for that hair. That was a natural plug-in. Nice going, guys. That was as smooth as possible.
Anytime.
You had to point it out, huh?
I do. Because I want to... I don't
You
know.
gotta highlight that. But
It's just funny to me. I don't
We
know.
almost snuck it in until NellMari saw
Listen,
what
that
we
was
were
not...
trying to do.
That wasn't sneaky at all. That's why I pointed it out. Okay? It was not natural. It started off natural. It did not stay that way. That's why I had to point it out.
Yeah, so yeah, that was last time I was in my hometown. But the last time I was in Mexico was for my honeymoon. It was the first time I was at a resort.
Oh, where?
We went to Tulum,
Oh, okay.
and I honestly didn't like it.
No?
No, I don't think I'll ever go back to a resort.
Like the place you stayed or like the
The
whole...
vibe.
Oh, really?
The vibe. I like El Rancho. I feel out of place.
I've
That's
heard a lot
fair.
of things about those resort towns and cities.
It just
Bunch of gringos.
it feels dirty.
Oh, really?
It feels like this. It's not right. Like it feels like this is dirty money. Like this money did not come from good
like
things.
hardworking people.
Yes. Like this came from cartel money. Like this is not.
This is not from the hotel.
Yes.
Damn.
Like that's just, I don't know. That's pure speculation.
Well, I think that actually has some backing to it because some of those resorts are like protected in a way from some cartels.
Well,
they're like, hey, don't leave the resort because you're like in
You
danger.
have to. Well, they have to buy protection.
Mm-hmm.
You have to buy protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what we did was we were in Tulum. We were there for like a week and a half. We were in Tulum, and then we went to Cancun. And when we were in Tulum, there was a shooting in Cancun.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And when we went to Cancun, it was fine, but it was a little off.
Was it better than Tulum or?
It was fun. We went to Cocobongo. Have you guys heard of Cocobongo?
I've
No.
not.
So Cocobongo is a really crazy nightclub that is like they put on insane shows. My husband loved it. Like I think that we will go back eventually because he liked it so much. I loved it too. Like I would like to go back. But it's like they put on like dancing shows and like I actually like got up on stage and danced myself, not gonna lie, but like it was a lot of fun. Not gonna lie.
You like hesitated, and I was like, "Oh no, what happened?"
Oh no, like I definitely got on stage and danced. Like there's I
good time,
I
then.
got the best compliment, which is you dance like a Brazilian,
Damn.
which is literally the best compliment someone
yeah.
could get. Literally.
Have you seen him dance? There's a reason.
That's the best compliment someone can give you.
That's nice as hell. I can't dance.
I'll teach you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The only dancing lessons I really got is
that one night.
well, I was gonna say,
no, never mind.
No, me and Dad were learning to dance cumbia together when I was like younger. When I learned who Selena Quintanilla was, and I just hyperfixated on like every song she ever released and every video of her in it. So we were learning to dance cumbia. And then after that, the only time I learned to dance was when my drunk tias made me get up at a party and forced me to dance bachata with them. And I was like, please don't, please. I'm like, I'm begging you, don't. And they're like, no, it's fun. I'm like, I don't know how to dance. Like, I'm going to teach you. I'm like, I don't want you to teach me. They still made me.
So cute.
It was
Bro,
pretty
it was
cute.
you and me, and they made us. Yeah, we were
They
both
did
saying the
to
same
him,
shit.
too.
Like, oh
My
God.
family is super like at every single party. Like my niece just had her first communion, and it's like, aren't we supposed to be holy here? And it's
Everybody's
like,
getting fucked up.
No, everyone was literally getting fucked up, and like we were all drunk, and well, not me, but everyone was drunk and dancing and twerking, and yeah, it was hilarious.
Like that niece is probably already passed out in a bed, but the party goes on.
Yeah.
No, she was dancing too.
Like we were talking about that in the episode about birthday parties. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like the birthday party for a 4-year-old who's not even there. Like, Mexicans are gonna get fucked up for
Literally. No, the other day I was playing just like random music and La Chona came on, and my husband, for some reason, he really likes that song. And I go, Connor, listen, it's your song. And he starts dancing, and he's in the shower, and he's like, this is so funny. He's dancing and wiggling around, and he's like, this song reminds me of like a child's birthday party. It's like,
he's not wrong.
and it's like a song about getting drunk.
That's literally, yeah. That's actually fucking hilarious. Or like, you know did you ever see that one video of, you know the Mayonesa song?
The Mayonesa song.
Mayonesa, you know?
No.
Really? It's like I feel like you know it. I feel like you
Alex,
probably.
do you want to find this Mayonesa song for us? If it's
Thank
a
you.
thing, NellMari's not making up.
No, I swear to God. And there was like this video of somebody like, my parents got the guy who sings Mayonesa at their fucking house party. So it's like Mexican party, just full of a shit ton of people, and he's in the middle with the microphone. And everyone's just like going hard as fuck while he's singing. I feel like you guys definitely know the song.
Your dad got the mayonesa guy?
No, this is a meme. Or not a meme.
Funny.
A video.
Is this it?
Yes. Yeah, just wait till it gets to the chorus.
Any flashbacks of all the music videos I've seen.
You've heard it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I thought of that when you were now that I think about it, it's not related to that song at all, but that's just what I thought of.
The only thing I think of when it comes to those parties is like the superheroes they have people dress up as, and they have like one like Spider-Man climb up the side of the building and then fall and eat shit. Like
Oh, with the accordion?
with the accordion.
Yes, and he got stuck.
He
Yeah.
was hanging there with an accordion in his arms.
We need to stop citing videos
Yes.
that we can't find. I have a bad habit of just citing memes like that.
Should we jump into our topic?
Yes. The actual
30.
It's
Sorry.
30 minutes.
Holy
You
shit.
guys have
Damn.
been it's like half over, but yes, go ahead, jump into that
Damn,
topic.
what time is it? Oh, it's 6:20. Oh, and you got your show.
She's running late.
All right.
We got 20 minutes.
Okay.
We
Perfecto.
can get it.
All
That's
right.
Spanish for perfect.
No.
Nice one, Alex.
He's learning.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. You know how this show's about being too Latino for your white friends and too white for your Latino friends? You know how I feel right now?
Too white for your Latino
Yeah,
friends?
you guys are making me feel way too white to be in the room. Okay, I thought we were trying to kill the stigma.
I don't want you to leave the room. I want you to stay here and keep learning with us.
Thanks,
we
Arturo.
can't do the show without
Anytime.
you, Alex.
Wow,
That's
thanks,
true.
Marie.
Literally.
No, literally, we
And
can't.
also because we love him.
We take it back. We like you. You're the best.
We love Alex.
We
We do
mean
love you,
it. We really mean it.
No more bullying Alex episode. This is an Alex appreciation episode.
Alex appreciation day.
I love all you guys too. Then, if that were playing,
You sounded very pained.
I'm gonna stop talking. I just felt awkward.
Now, for our important topic, actually, the highlight of this episode is about what do you want to name this segment?
I feel like it kind of.
Give it a name.
I don't. More like I think it would fall under like machismo culture and
Give it a
Stuff
name.
like that.
Give it a title.
cultural differences. This is culture shit topic.
Culture
all right?
shit.
And this is a subtopic. All right,
This segment
The
is called
difference-
culture shit.
that either gender has experienced in the culture.
Yeah, in Mexican families, I mean, obviously, this isn't every culture, really. There's a lot of sexism in gender roles and whatever. But in Mexican families, there is a difference in how sons and daughters are treated. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we all kind of have something to say about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Karen has a lot to say because I think you were the one that brought the topic up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a big part of why I do what I do with Sexy Housewife Podcast, by the way, check that podcast out if you
Have you not made
haven't
the
already.
plug yet? This episode?
I don't think I have. I'm the host of the Sexy Housewife Podcast.
I was going to do that in the intro and I forgot. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I was like, and the host of the Sexy Housewife podcast. And that just left my brain
That's okay.
for some reason.
We're gonna have to go back and put it in.
I did mention you were in the network, but I did not say Sexy Housewife.
Yeah,
I said
I
I
don't
watched
know.
your episodes.
I don't
I'm
know
a big
why we
fan,
forgot
that's
that
what I said.
part. Anyways.
It's okay. I forgive everyone. I forgive everybody but my dad.
Damn.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. So, a big part of what I do, of why I do what I do, is because my mom instilled into me and like drilled it in my head, like, no one's ever gonna love you if you don't learn how to do A, B, and C. No one's ever gonna want to be with you if you don't learn how to cook and clean and do it right. And so she kind of definitely drilled, I mean, God bless her, she definitely raised me. First, she did raise me right. although she will say that she's like, I never raised you to say all the things that you say.
Actually.
And things like that. But she raised me how to cook, or she taught me how to cook. And if I cleaned something and it was not up to her standards, I was doing that shit again and again and again until it was up to her standards. If I were to do the dishes, she would take a finger and she would run her finger around the edge or around it, or she would look at it and she would run her edge. And if she felt a grease spot or anything like that, she would make me wash the dish again or anything
Sounds
like
worse than a health inspector.
Honestly, yeah. I don't think the health inspectors that come into work are this brutal. Do you have any brothers?
I have a brother, and I have 2 sisters, but they're all a lot older than me. So by the time that I was 5, my 2 eldest siblings had moved out.
Oh.
And then by the time I was 9, my other sibling had moved out. So by the time that I was like 9, 10, everybody had moved out. I was an only child. So this was like drilled into me.
Because there's nobody else taking the heat.
else.
Damn.
Right. So, I mean, what was good was that, like, the house was never a mess because I was an only child and, like, my dad was kind of, like, OCD and, like, never really wanted anything to be a mess. So, like, when I was little, like, I wasn't, like, kind of allowed to make messes and stuff. But the thing is, like, I was also always compared to, like, other, like, ay, pues la niña de Olivia, pues ella sí sabe hacer de comer. Ay, pues ella sí sabe, ella sí le hace de comer. No, pues ella sí le limpia. Ella sí sabe. No, pues como.
I'm not
Como quisiera.
Yeah, that's
I'm not gonna name drop, but I know a few relatives in my family who would say that.
No,
all that
that's
shit.
literally, and Olivia, I love you, but
But fuck you, Olivia.
no, I love you. But yeah.
What does that mean? What does anything you just said mean?
She said, so my mom would be like, well, her daughter does that for her. Her daughter knows how to cook. Well, I wish my daughter knew how to do that. I wish my daughter cleaned for me the way her daughter does. I wish my daughter cleaned and cooked for me. I wish my daughter did that.
It's just the soft, quiet, passive aggressive.
Yes.
you're doing a lot of wishing over there, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I, a genie, Mom?
I will say I'm grateful that my parents are like, they were pretty progressive. I think my dad, he was still pretty old fashioned, just because the way he grew up, but you could tell he was making like an effort to not be the way his parents were. Because when he was a kid, it was like he wasn't allowed to step in the kitchen. Only his sister could go in the kitchen. He wasn't allowed to like pick up a broom or clean anything because it's like, no, that's for the woman in the house. That's not for you. Just like a bunch of stuff like that. Like his sister was like expected to like, like serve people, whatever. And they could like go out and do like crazy shit and she can't go out at night or whatever. So he did try to make like an effort when we were growing up, but it's kind of hard though. Like you could tell he still had like a lot of like the machismo influence in his life and his day. Machismo. Sorry, I don't know. That was your fault. You said it like that.
Okay, I forgive you both.
It happens.
Thank you.
Just remember, I forgive everybody but my dad.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
Fuck
you.
Karen's dad.
Thank you, Karen's dad. You're giving us a pass for being no sabokins.
Yeah, so I definitely, definitely my dad was like kind of the same. Like he was raised with like a bunch of siblings and so is my mom. So she was like the eldest of like 7 kids, like 7 or 8
So
kids.
she was a babysitter, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was the second mom.
Yeah, pretty much. And like 6 or 7 kids and like 1 passed and like
That's sad.
And then and then my dad was like kind of like the same. Like the eldest of like a bunch of siblings, and they both grew up like very poor, and so my mom like really drilled that into my head that like no one's ever gonna love you if you don't do this. And then growing up, I realized that a lot of people don't know how to cook. And
Yeah.
they don't know how to clean things if it's not with the fucking Clorox wipe.
No, that's true because you know, like I will say, our parents made all of us clean. I remember cleaning days and hearing like fucking Mark Anthony on a Saturday morning. Like, all right, it's
You
time to
smell the fabuloso in the air.
Yeah,
And you're just like, all right.
but like a lot of people my age, a lot of just people I've like shared living.
Spaces.
Yes. Why did I forget a word? They just don't know how to do shit like that. They don't know how to cook anything. I'm like, oh, I'll cook something. They'll like eat anything I make because they don't know how to cook or they don't know how to clean. And it's kind of like, it's kind of a culture shock, I think.
It's
Definitely,
It is.
yeah.
So that's where Sexy Housewife came into play. Is I want to teach everybody, no matter, who you are, what your gender is, whether you're married or not. I want to teach you to cook and clean and also how to come, because I don't think that's the one thing my mom did not teach me. I actually taught her, because after my dad left, I was like, here's a vibrator, Mom. It has 6 speeds. No, I did.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Whoa, really?
I did.
How did she react to that?
She was like, Connie. Connie.
In my family, we just kind of pretended that like
we pretend sex
wasn't
is
a thing.
not a thing. Yeah,
Sex was just, it was not a conversation.
Yeah. It was bad when my parents were found out that I was sexually active.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was like, yo no voy a tener putas en esta casa.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like it would have been different if you were a guy, though?
Oh yeah, I mean it was totally different, because my brother got someone pregnant when he was 17, and my parents, they let him live there with her.
Yeah.
And
But if it was you, they'd
fine.
probably be like yelling at you for like a few
Like, get the hell
hours.
out.
Oh,
Here.
they kicked me out when they found out that I was having sex.
Really?
Yeah, they kicked me out. They did.
That's a
Well, my
thing,
dad
though.
kicked me out. My mom was like, "No, I don't want you to kick her out," and my dad kicked me out.
Shout out to Mom. That's the thing though. Like a lot of like just
That's
sons
why I
get
don't forgive you,
babied.
Dad.
Yeah. Fuck Karen's dad. We gotta emphasize that.
I'm gonna second that motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. Like Mexican sons get babied. Mexican daughters get like.
There's a lot of contradictions when it comes to those things.
Yeah, because I will say, as much as my parents were like, trying to create like an equal environment for us, it was like the rest of my family though, I was just like, I was the only girl out of all my cousins, and I have like a bunch of cousins. So it's like, I'd hear shit like, shouldn't any be doing that? Shouldn't any be lifting that? You're gonna hurt yourself. Like there's like one member in my family who genuinely believes that like women shouldn't lift up heavy things or else they won't be able to have babies anymore. I couldn't get into that. Yeah. No. Or like
That's not how that works.
right. Yeah.
Like-
or just like there was an example I had in mind, but just like like subtle just like comments and shit like that just like all the time. Or like Arturo gets girlfriends in high school, he gets high-fived. When I get my first boyfriend, oh my god, it was a big thing. Like, when are we gonna
The world was falling apart. Everyone was like,
They're
what the hell are we gonna do?
They're
What
like,
we
your
gonna say to
parents
him?"
are okay with this? Or like, we're gonna have to give him a talk, like the shovel talk? I'm like, this is so annoying. Like, can everybody, like, I'm pretty sure my abuelito got pissed. Like, they had like a meeting, like him and my tios and my dad, and he was like pissed. He's like, that's not okay. This isn't okay. This isn't right. And they're like, can you calm down? But like when Arturo,
Meanwhile, in elementary school, I was being asked, how many girlfriends do I have? Mm-hmm. Like, that's such a weird, like, double
Right.
standard. And it's such a high degree. Like, I'm over here, I'm 8 years old, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even kissing or holding hands with anybody. And like, you
I
want
like
me to have
monster
3 girlfriends?
trucks.
Monster trucks, bro. I like Spider-Man. Oh my god, don't even get me started. I wasn't thinking about girls like that.
he was too focused on Spider-Man and jumping off of shit, pretending
For
to be
real.
Spider-Man. Arturo was a feminist from the beginning, though. I will.
Why that shit ingrained in me? One of the things that makes me happy about my dad is that I think I had one moment where I got pissed off at somebody that was living with us at the time, and I may or may not have called them a bitch. Maybe they deserved it. I don't know, but it got back to my dad. Yeah, it got back to my dad, and he's like, "That's a big no-no. You can't do that. I would never call your mom that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." I'm like, okay, yeah, that was just ingrained. And now I'm almost just call it the B word. I just call it. I don't even want to say bitch.
I'll say bitch in front of him all the time, and I'll see him just.
You'll see me get physically uncomfortable.
Arturo he's like it's paining him. And doesn't your girlfriend make you say bitch sometimes?
She has definitely brought me out of my shell for that. Yeah,
and she just forced him to say it. But it also it helps that I feel like our mom was she's a very smart woman. She's very well spoken and intelligent, but she's also scary. She's she fights people. She'll fight if. That's why she has a lot of confidence, because she's like, I don't give a fuck, I can fight you.
Okay,
and I'll win.
She's not fighting
no,
people right now.
No, I don't mean
she
she's
can fight.
She can fight.
Has, but,
yeah. But so growing up, it's mom's really, mom's really tough. Mom's really cool. Tough
relatable.
Woman figure in our life. Yeah.
Relatable. Yeah. I've slammed some bitches' heads into walls.
As you should. As everyone should, at least once in their life.
Or a few.
And that's also the fucking crazy thing, because she's gotten in more fights than I have.
Yes.
I'll be the one to say, use your words. Okay.
I'll be the one who says, violence is sometimes okay. Sometimes violence is the answer.
We covered this in a previous podcast.
Now, I have too much to lose. I have a very cushy job and benefits. Now I'm the first one to say the real friends with benefits is marriage, where the real friends with benefits is health insurance. Those are the real benefits.
You don't want to lose that.
You know what I mean? I don't want to, lose my job.
That's fair.
So I will be very, the other day I was at the UPS store, and honestly, bleep that out. And I was at the store, and I was very annoyed, and there was somebody else in the store with me, and they were another customer, and they said something along the lines of, you can be helped after me.
What?
Yeah.
To you?
Yes.
Oh, well, that would make me hot.
And
I feel that shit in my body.
I said nothing. I just didn't say anything.
Takes a lot of strength.
And it did. It took a lot. And I came here right afterwards. Remember, Alex?
I do, but I also remember there being a bit of an exchange before she said that.
But not to that person.
No, but at the person who was helping her.
But I didn't say anything to them.
Yeah, no.
No, it was.
And with context, it makes sense.
It does. It was. They had messed up my order. Essentially, they had messed up. I had ordered something, and they had completely messed it up, and they were trying to not show me that they had messed up what I had ordered. They were trying to hide it from me so that I wouldn't see it.
It cut off half of your page.
Yes.
That was what's wrong. You were getting something printed. It was cut off. I think this is important for the story. And then when it was messed up, she held the paper against her chest, right?
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, these are the actions of a crazy person.
Yes. And I was like, okay, can you switch with the other clerk or with the other cashier so that the other person can help me? And then the other customer was like, no, you can wait. He is helping me, and you can wait. And I just didn't say a word.
And to be fair, I wouldn't want to switch with you either. If I was watching that lady help you. No, she's not going to help me now.
I don't want none of that. I'm surprised.
But I didn't say anything.
You know what? Good on you. I'm not that good a person.
Because I'm trying to be better. I'm not a good person.
Well, the thing is,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm a little. I'll say it. I'm a little too small to be getting as angry as I do. So I can't always win these fights. You remember?
Yeah.
there was one time we were going black.
We were walking to Walmart one time. All right. And this is Black Friday. All right.
Middle of the night.
Me, NellMari, and our cousin Emilio. We're all walking into Walmart. No, we're walking out of
We're
Walmart.
walking out, and
we
then
didn't even buy anything. We're just like, oh, Black Friday deals. We're leaving, and as we're walking out, there's a group of 5 white guys. They're walking past.
It was white, they were rednecks.
I'm sorry. Who the fuck goes to Black Friday just for shits and giggles?
No, we went.
Walmart?
Oh, me. Totally.
Okay.
It was the night before, and we were like, let's go see if they got some cool shit because it's gonna be calm tonight.
Well, and to back up even further, we were having our little family get together at the restaurant, which we do.
Oh yeah, and we're like, well, we're still up, and then these rednecks are coming by, and one of them said, he's like, these fucking
Funny thing, Numri was called the Chink.
I didn't.
And it doesn't make any sense
I
because
was
it's
gonna
like-
say the C word. I don't think we can say that.
Does that
Oh,
something
I
we
say
can't
it
say?
all the time. I literally end my episodes
No,
by
no.
saying,
You missed the C word that she used. Just for context, I know your guest is coming in a little bit late, and that's the text. But the racist Chinese C word.
oh.
Oh, I didn't know I was not allowed to say that. I apologize, but I was using
Bleep
it
it.
solely objectively
in
and
context.
not. Yeah, fully.
It was in context. I just
NellMari, does he have a pass?
as a member of the Asian American community, I will give you a pass.
I appreciate that.
I'm not Asian. I get mistaken for Asian a lot, but
I know. I
it's
do
kind of a
too.
Mexican
It's
thing,
a
though.
thing.
Yeah, but
It is.
but other Mexicans
People
call me
think
Chinese
I'm
a lot.
Hawaiian.
Really?
I'm like, do I look Asian Pacific? I guess.
I guess I could kind of see it.
I guess.
I guess, but like that wouldn't be my first guess. My first guess would be Mexican.
No comment.
I'm like, I have beaner on me. Like, my back is still wet. You guys, I'm so sorry. We gotta wrap this up. My guest is here.
But
It's been such a pleasure
moral of the
being
story
on
is
here
fighting
with
is
you guys.
okay. Yes, it has been great. I'm so glad we finally did this. We'll have to do this again. Actually, I
Very
would love
thankful to have you on the podcast as our first guest.
First
Appreciate you.
memorable guest. Very important.
Popped your guest virginity.
She did. She popped her guest cherry. But you know what? That wraps up today's episode of Chicano and Chingon, presented by Hacienda Las Glorias, produced and distributed by Mango Mustache Media. Shout out to Alex once again, producer. Shout out to Karen. Go check out the Sexy Housewife Podcast. Very, very cool.
It is on the same website, mangomustache.com. You can type in /
Sexy Housewife Pod. Or say just Sexy Housewife.
God, just Sexy Housewife. Yeah.
Which sounds like a porn site, but it's not.
but it's not. And
Just go to the Mango Mustache website.
check out more of our things, / Chicano Chingon, or check the bio for anything else deeper than that, like our socials.
We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit. And yeah.
And yeah.
Where are you going to be on the
Yeah.
last Saturday of the
Shit.
month?
Last Saturday of every month, we are live at Hacienda Las Glorias on 1st Avenue, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Be there or be square. 3 to 4 p.m. for happy hour. It'll be great.
Stop by, get a mango marg. It's a special, $7 jumbos.
If you find a hair in it,
It's
okay.
mine.
It's supposed to be there.
And one last thing to leave you guys with is stay chingon, Chicanos. Sorry, you got a
Hey, go
water
get in
bottle.
there.
No glass. We'll get you one.
Mango Mustache Media.